Hello, it's Brick Bros UK and with the September issue of the LEGO Star Wars magazine, which is available from the 6th of September until the 10th of October in the UK and Europe. And for this issue, they've decided to put the price back to £3.99, which is good value for the magazine and single LEGO gift. But it's not just any old LEGO gift, because as you can see, they've included a mini model of Rey's speeder that looks really cool. Also, in our opinion, it's better than some of the minifigure gifts we've got recently just because it's different, but before we review this build, let's see what's inside the magazine. So if we flick through on the inside of the cover, they've already started advertising all of the new Last Jedi sets in this battle showcase, and opposite this page is an introduction to the Empire and Rogue One and the TIE Striker. Following on from this is a fact file page on the Rey's speeder build with the start of the Chasing JAKKU Thieves comic. Then to continue the Rey's speeder theme, you can spot the difference between two of the full-size speeders, which is a fun game. And if you like Star Wars games, there's also a double-page puzzle area to keep you entertained in the center of the magazine. And further in is an Imperial fact file on Krennic, a Rogue One cutouts puzzle, the start of the Wrong Sale Freemaker Adventures comic, and a useful information section showing you all there is to know about the Krennic shuttle set. Then at the back is the competition where one lucky reader can win all the Series 4 microfighters, which is a pretty sweet prize. So like every issue, it's full of so much awesome Star Wars content any fan would enjoy, and along with the magazine there's also the poster, which is only single-sided this time because of the build instructions. But this single graphic should interest Rogue One fans because it's got an action-packed scene with the Y-Wing bombing the Scarif bunker, and the tagline says "Never give up hope," so it's definitely the perfect poster for a Rebel fan's bedroom. Moving on from the magazine, it's time to check out the LEGO, and as you can see, the speeder build comes in this silver packet that has a cool image of the vehicle against a JAKKU desert backdrop, oddly with a silhouette of Rey running behind. But anyway, it nicely sets the scene. So let's open this up and get it built to see what it looks like up close. And here's Rey's speeder, which for a 35-piece build has a lot of good details, plus the dark red and dark orange colour scheme seems fairly accurate. It's also new and exclusive to this magazine because LEGO have only ever made a minifigure scaled Rey's speeder and a micro build for this year's advent calendar, so if you're looking for a model of Rey's speeder that's not too big or too small, this build might interest you. Now looking more closely at the speeder, we like how they've used rounded bricks with a single silver grille piece to simply create the vehicle's front. Then from the side, lots of dark red parts build up his body with dark orange pieces mixed in to make it accurate to the movie speeder's colour scheme. And on this left side they've clipped some minifigure binoculars and a lightsaber hilt for Rey's equipment, which are just there for show, but you could use these extras with your minifigures. We also feel maybe a small net on this side would have added to the speeder's detail, however with the limited parts they had we still like the design of this side. And at the bottom on either side there's these dark red grille pieces that stick out to act as stabilizers, so the speeder doesn't fall over when you display it. Then if we turn to the back, on top there's a slope clear piece for the windscreen, and for the speeder's engines they've just used dark grey round parts for the tubes, with a dark red plate on the end that has grey studs for the outtakes, and there's also a black stud for a seat, so there's not a lot of detail on the engines, but they look okay at this scale. And that's the Rey's speeder build, which is an impressive model of this popular movie vehicle. However, we would have liked to have seen some trans blue studs on the ends of the engines to make them come alive, but we guess you could always add these on yourself. On a final note, the September issue of the LEGO Star Wars magazine is actually one of the better issues we've got this year, because you get a fun magazine with its cool comics, awesome puzzles and games, and useful fact files, as well as a nice Rogue One poster. However, for us it's all about the LEGO, and for £3.99 it's worth that price just for the Rey's speeder build, which might seem a surprise because it's not a minifigure, but don't forget it's exclusive so can't be bought as a set. So it should be quite collectible, and at this scale it would nicely fit into a display with its accurate design. So overall we'd highly recommend this issue because we probably won't see a Rey's speeder build like this one ever again or for a long time, so we'd advise you to get it while you can. Also, before we finish, we can show you what's coming up in the next issue in the back of the magazine, and it's a small model of the First Order Snowspeeder that will nicely continue our Force Awakens builds collection. But what's a little confusing is that it has an original minifigure stamp, so we're not sure whether it's a minifigure vehicle or perhaps we get a snowtrooper as well, but we guess we'll have to see when it comes out, and if you're interested in the next issue it will be out on the 11th of October. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK LEGO magazine review, and don't forget to check our channel for more LEGO reviews and like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.